don't want to see.
Yeah, I'm not a foot guy. Sorry. Even
Why
though
you
we're
sh-
the
Yeah, with a podcast for perverts. But why are you showing us? We don't need to see it.
It hurts, dude. I was walking to class today, and I had to like take a breather for a sec. I was in so much pain.
I will say, Liam, I don't know if you've ever had a foot injury. Jake's dealing with a toe infection, folks.
Dual. I have both big toes.
Some are saying he's braver than the troops. But
That's right.
I will say, I broke my right pointer toe once in high school. It's no joke, man.
What did you just call it?
The right pointer toe. What would you call it?
I don't think.
What are you pointing
think
it
you,
at?
Yeah, I don't think you can call your toes pointers.
Well, what would you call it? What toe would you call it?
I would have just said the toe next.
Do you know which toe I'm talking about? I call it's on the right
said
foot.
like
You know the exact toe I'm talking
I
about.
would have just said the toe next to my big toe. I would have just said probably.
What's the line
like
from Kevin
right-
to the Office? Why you?
There's
why
big
you
toe and there's big toe and there's pinky toe. I don't think you can. I don't think the rest apply.
I was far more efficient in my explanation. You had to be like, well,
Do
the
you
one
say
7 degrees to the lateral of the big toe.
Do you say the toe next to your pinky toe is your ring toe? Do you say
I
that?
would. I haven't before, but I might say it going forward,
I mean, if he gets a toe ring.
right? You know.
I'm not sold, but continue.
What do you mean you're not
Look at-
sold? You used
look at
like
us,
20
back-
words to describe the same toe I just did.
Back-to-back weeks, we're starting off with foot talk.
That's
toe
right.
Talk.
Wait, why? What was last? We are? What was last week?
Last week we were talking about Alex's toes.
Yes, that's right. Missy Bopena's toes. How
Was
she
I
had them
there?
broken.
Yeah, you were here.
Yes, you were on the show.
Oh.
The show that's called Pod on Lansdowne.
We were talking about your wife's. You were talking about your wife's toes on
Not
air?
my wife yet.
Your fiance's
Cannot
toes on air?
fumble the bag there. You know,
Oh, you know,
I'm close.
Fitz, speaking of your marriage, I was waiting to tell you
That
this.
doesn't exist yet, but continue.
Yes, you're incoming. I thought it would be funny, and Sophie reeled me back in, but I thought it'd be funny if we sent Smiley to your wedding because you can like send him to. And she was like, "No, Jake, that's their special day." But I thought it would be really funny if he just was there.
But he got a third ticket for the honeymoon.
Yeah, because you can.
Smiley's just watching the entire time. We're out to dinner. He's just watching silently. Smiling, of course.
Smiley?
Smiley, silenty, smiley, same thing. God, try to explain that to my mom. Could you imagine that?
Fitz, you a little under the weather?
Yeah, this past week, I've had.
You got a little
I'm
stuff.
on the. It's still noticeable, really.
Oh, I hear it.
Now that you
feels way
mention it,
better.
Jake, yeah.
Yeah, you
He's a little-
actually you sound
little
sick as a
stuffy.
dog. Sick as a dog.
I feel fine today. I'm still a little bit backed up, like nasally, but it's nothing that a little blow into the tissue doesn't fix. Last week, towards the end of last week, it was horrible. Forget it. I sounded like I had my nose plugged, the entire day. But that was like Thursday, Friday.
well, it repulses me.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to go. You know what repulses me? Your fucking toes. That
That's fine.
repulses me.
I'm gonna send you guys pictures. I'm gonna send you guys pictures.
No, why would you do that? No,
For free?
It's absolutely disgusting.
we're lucky this isn't a live stream that people are going to be watching. This is an audio experience. An audience experience featuring Poopy McPoopface, a.k.a. Jake. That's what he's going by today. Lemon Lime Gatorade Enjoyer, a.k.a. Liam. Always good to have them here. I'm Adam Heisdu. I'm the only one sticking with this random player, but, I challenge myself every week to try to find someone. This may be a repeat, Adam Heisdu, but, we're still going to roll with it.
What's that crackling noise?
Is that really noticeable?
Are you playing with your pen or something?
I'm playing with some plastic over here. I got to.
Oh yeah, I've heard it the whole
this
time. I
is-
thought it was like it sounded like a fire, like the crackle of a fire.
Well, that's gonna sound like shit. That's awesome. That's
No,
awesome.
it's not loud. It actually is like we were doing a little fireside chat.
Yeah, we're like FTR,
we're like-
talking about the war
Exactly.
effort, right? 4,000 men died today.
In Fort Myers, Florida.
A day that will live in infamy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, this is Pod on Lansdowne. Thanks for tuning in as always. It's good to have you by the fireside. Why don't you?
God, Jake, that photo's gross.
Oh, did he send it? Get my live reaction.
Gross, right? I know,
Jake, what the fuck, dude?
dude. Right? Look at all that blood stuck under there.
What the hell?
You're cutting them.
know.
You're cutting them way too short. That's your problem.
All right. Well, it's too late now. I mean,
Gotta let them grow back, I guess.
yeah. Yeah.
Got a long way to go to grow those. Jesus, man. Got it right to the to the fucking nubs there, dude.
Yeah. I think I gotta get like I gotta poke it with like a needle, you know?
You got it right from the source.
Get the pus out.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, we're in trouble over here.
Anyways, thanks for joining us, Pod on Lansdowne. If you haven't already, if you're a newer person, we're on Twitter. I don't know if this has been made clear to you at this point. We're on Twitter at Pod on Lansdowne, at Fitzimo Pena for me, at Jake Wallinger for Towboy, and at Liam Fennessy _ for not Towboy, the lemon lime Gatorade enjoyer, as I just mentioned. Folks, the Boston Red Sox. Have you heard about them?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, here and there.
Next topic: New England Patriots. Ever heard of them?
Wait, really? Are we touching on them?
Well, no, but I was gonna say I did see 80 for Brady again today. And
Did you really?
I did. Yeah, I saw,
Don't you,
I saw it with my sister. Yeah. She was
picked up
mad
on,
that I saw it without her. She because we had said before, I guess a couple months before, we said that we wanted to see it, but then I saw it with you guys, wanted to see it opening weekend, and then she got mad at me when she found out. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll go to the Weymouth Cameo Theater with you. It's like $6 tickets. It's wicked cheap. Yeah, a little local, but it's not like any crazy bells and whistles, but it's a nice little smaller theater. There should be more of those. Not every theater needs to be a big AMC or something like that. So, went there, had some popcorn, and enjoyed the best movie of the year once again. And I enjoyed it even more the second time around, I think.
Did you do a standing ovation?
No, but someone actually did. Like, there was like a group of like 12-year-olds who did. I was like, the kids are all right. I already did I don't want to overkill it. They
Were
got
they
it from
dressed
here.
as gentle minions? You
No,
guys remember that from the summer?
but they
I
should
do. That
have.
was great. I wish I
that was a fun trend.
partook a word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I think
right.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, it was fantastic. But the Boston Red Sox, good amount of things to talk about over the past week. We
Finally,
haven't
at
had,
last.
It's been probably 2 weeks without any hard news here, but we got 2 or 3 really concrete things that I want to talk about here. Some real sports talk with the fellas. All right, we might
Sports
get
ball?
yeah, exactly. Little sports ball, Liam. We might get a little goofy. We it's not all seriousness on this program. I don't know if you're aware of that, but we like to talk about some baseball.
You know who got a little goofy on the air?
I don't know, Mike. I'm concerned, Mike.
He got a little
concerned.
little too goofy on the air. Old man.
We can't say what we want to say anymore, Mike. I'm concerned.
Did you guys see the clip? Did you watch the
Oh
clip?
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have
that's-
to go into
Weird
what that
guy.
fucking idiot said.
That's racist.
Big racist. Big racist.
That's gotta be racist.
He got
I'm
suspended.
racist, Mike.
He got suspended without pay.
That's when you know.
Rarely do you see without pay.
Usually it's just kind of like go away a little
With
bit.
pay. I always
Shoot.
think of The Departed. Go 2 weeks with pay. Alec Baldwin. World needs plenty of bartenders.
Yeah. Speaking of people getting in trouble, and speaking of Alec Baldwin, oh man,
Oh yeah, he got in trouble too.
yeah, bigger trouble than Tony.
You know what I was thinking? You think that movie will make good money just out of morbid curiosity?
Unironically, yeah, probably. Or
Yeah,
if it's
I bet
just
it- I bet
Netflix,
it-
it would get
Oh, is it a Netflix film?
I don't know if it is. I think
No,
it
I
is.
think
It
it's
might.
a theatrical.
Wait, what are we talking
release.
about? Are we talking
Rust?
Cocaine Bear? Oh no. Oh, that's right, Alec Baldwin. Yeah, he killed somebody. I don't know. I don't know if that's coming out in theaters or not.
Let's Rust.
Great Red Sox talk.
Oh yeah, let's get
I mean-
back to that.
Cocaine Bear comes out
Well,
this
no.
weekend.
Well, that's cinema too. That could challenge 80 for Brady. But no, we got to find out. We're into this rabbit hole. Where's Rust releasing?
Watch it be like a Tubi film.
I'm sorry.
like
Were
a
you guys
Roku.
aware of?
It's a Lifetime movie.
So listen. This is the Wikipedia page of the production under the production header on Rust. Ready for this?
Oh, God.
Development, and then there's a couple paragraphs on that.
Shooting.
Then
incident.
there's shooting incident. Then next there's spider bite incident.
God, you know what? Just
Yeah,
don't
just
even
shut it
release
down, dude.
At that
In November
point.
2021, weeks after the shooting incident, lamp operator and pipe rigger Jason Miller was bitten in the arm by a brown recluse spider while closing the set.
Are those
Miller
dangerous
suffered
spiders?
necrosis and
I mean, I don't think
sepsis.
so.
Oh,
He was
No.
hospitalized and underwent multiple surgeries to avoid amputation of his arm.
Jesus.
This is a cursed film.
God.
The
You
new-
should qualify for the
Hamlet.
GI Bill if you worked on this movie.
Yeah.
God, shout out to Mr. Miller there. That's horrible. And I didn't even know that till now.
Yeah.
God, man, that's scary. Shit. Spider-Bite incident.
What is it? Is it Macbeth or Hamlet? That's the cursed.
Macbeth
Production.
has the curse, like, you're
Yeah.
gonna take over, but you're gonna get iced later on. The trees of the forest are gonna come get your ass. I think that's
My
kinda like
foremost exposure to Macbeth is the Jimmy Neutron episode. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I've watched enough Jimmy Neutron. I
I was a
don't
big-
remember that episode of Jimmy
I
Neutron.
liked Jimmy Neutron.
I think I vaguely remember it.
Yeah.
Jimmy
it
Neutron,
doesn't-
underrated. Underrated.
Yes, I agree.
I wouldn't put it on the same tier like as the SpongeBob or even like Fairly Odd Parents, but it was a good one. It was very solid. Remember the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour?
Of Fitz, of course.
Oh, huge crossover.
Again,
That was
not
a big.
I would put
formidable-
Channel Chasers ahead of that. The Fairly Odd Parents specific
Oh, with
special.
Alec Baldwin. He's in that one.
Is he
Is he really?
He's old Timmy. Remember he meets.
Oh my
like-
God, you're right.
Yes.
Oh shit, you are right.
And that's full
Wow,
circle.
full
my
circle.
friends.
Yep, there it is.
Now back to the Sox.
That's what we do. That's what we do here.
John Henry is the owner of the Boston Red Sox. He's also the owner of Liverpool Football Club, who Leo does not want to
This is-
talk about today.
Too soon. It's too soon. Thought we were back.
if
Turns
only-
out it's never
if
been
on-
more over.
if Real Madrid got 3 more goals, I'd say I'd 8 to beat you, but it was just 5, so it was only a no mar.
You'd 5 to be me.
Yeah, see, that doesn't work. Yeah, gotta pick and choose my spots here. I'm not gonna say much because Arsenal, even though we're back on track, they're still gonna make me a little bit nervous down the stretch. John Henry recently spoke to Jen McCaffrey of The Athletic. This is where I wanted to start today, fellas. About being booed at Winter Weekend. I'm reading this off of Tyler Milken's tweet here. That was just how I originally saw it, so I'm kind of reading his tweet verbatim, which screenshots the Athletic article. After being
Shout out
booed at
Tyler.
Winter Weekend. Yeah, shout out to Tyler. Big shout out to Tyler. Very good follow if you don't do so already. Tyler Milken _. Being booed at Winter Weekend and whether it will motivate the Red Sox to do anything differently. Here's the full quote. There is a false narrative surrounding the club. It really took hold in 2022. There were even false reports of booing at Fenway Park during the Winter Classic. Hold that thought. He didn't say hold that thought. That was me adding my own editorial spin. Back to Mr. Henry. I think those factors in losing Xander to San Diego were the biggest factors. Those are the fans you would believe are the least likely to try to shout us down, but it happened. Did anyone report the standing ovation at the end? And then he goes on to say, this isn't, paraphrasing what he said. I was trying to find the word. These fans are passionate, you know what I mean? These are the fans, they demand greatness. I bought the team to try to win, blah, 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 all that bullshit. Lying is so fun, man. That's what I wanted to start.
Yeah.
Today. Lying's awesome.
So I think there's a couple layers to this. that
Let's
I
start
wanna
with the
break down.
lying layer. It's so awesome to be rich and to lie all the time and just get away with it. It's fantastic.
You're referring to him saying there was no booing.
At,
right?
at the Winter Classic, and I should note that I quoted on Twitter a clip alongside from Inside the Monster, the podcast there, of Sam Kennedy saying their ass is getting booed at Winter Weekend. I read that wrong. I mean, they were booed at both, but it's not exactly apples to apples. Exactly.
There is. I mean, 40,000 people were at the Winter Classic. There's ample evidence John Henry was booed at the Winter Classic. I was there.
Yeah, it wasn't a Granny Smith apple to Granny Smith apple comparison. It was like Granny Smith to like Yellow Delicious, like pretty close. Both
But
apples, both happened.
Can I just my favorite part of that quote is him perceiving the standing ovation as not the fans being happy the Bruins won.
Wait,
what the
is-
fuck are you talking about, John?
Was he talking about the standing ovation post the town hall at Winter Weekend?
No,
or he was really talking about the Winter Classic.
He's talking about the
Okay.
Classic.
Yeah, that totally messed me up.
Yeah,
then.
because if he's talking about Winter Weekend there, he did a horrible job of coming about it because he does not mention
wasn't even
Winter
there.
Weekend there.
Right?
No, he was.
No, he was there.
He did
He just didn't speak.
the
He
fake
just
ass.
didn't speak.
Let me check my clock here because or check my watch, my invisible watch on my wrist because I have somewhere better to fucking be.
No, I think he really in that quote is saying that the fans standing up and cheering for the Boston Bruins winning the Winter Classic, he perceived as I guess fans cheering for the existence of the Red Sox or something. Like I don't even.
Jake
I don't
DeBrusk
even
scores
know- I
another
don't even
goal
know-
at the biggest like regular season game of the year for hockey, and everyone's like, "We re-signed Devers!
Yeah.
5 days ago, yeah!" Whatever. They hadn't even re-signed Devers at that
They
point.
had not re-signed Devers.
Right?
Yeah, it was in.
Yeah,
it was.
exactly.
They re-signed Devers.
On my
the
birthday.
reports were the fourth. Is that the fourth?
The 4th.
Yeah, because I saw the Fablemans that day. I know that, and that was.
Oh, well, there you go. I didn't see 80 for Brady that day, unfortunately. But, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not, the best team in hockey right now in the regular season just won an exciting game. Again, the biggest, regular season event in the NHL schedule every year. No, it's not because of that. It's because everyone loves John Henry, and, the Grinch's hearts all grew 3 times with each period as it went off. They were booing him before the game even started, and afterwards, after Dirty Water played, you're like, you know what, this John Henry guy, not too bad.
It was all thanks to John.
Exactly. The reason the Bruins were able to win is because John Henry owns an inferior hockey team. That's why. That's why it worked out.
So not to defend John Henry, but did
Not,
you guys?
not in here. Not
in here. But did you guys read Angelos's comments yesterday?
Oh Jesus, where he's like, we want to be with Tampa, Milwaukee, and Cleveland.
Yeah. So maybe it's
Talk
not
about-
that bad that John Henry never talks to the media, because I much prefer that than what Angelos came out and said yesterday. He said he was like, I should have had these ready, but I mean, if this is what the billionaire owners are going to come out and say, it's fine if John wants to stay quiet. That's okay.
Yeah. Forget about trying to get anybody onto our team, man. We're not going to pay anybody, Angelo says. That motherfucker is 93 years old, by the way. 93.
Is he
Well,
really?
this was
Peter
John,
Angelos, 93.
Oh, this was John.
Oh, John.
right?
I was going to say that.
John essentially runs the team now.
Yeah, I can't imagine the
Peter-
93-year-old's calling the shots, but
Peter may or may not be dead. We don't know.
This is
Weekend
great.
at Bernie's.
I've said this about the Red Sox, but it's funny for somebody actually involved with the team to say this. John goes, "I'm glad we were in a full rebuild in 2020 because it was what was recommended and was the right thing. Also, we were fortunate that as the world hit a pandemic, we were stripped down to that level. That was just good luck, really."
That's like us talking about Marcelo Meyer. Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've said
Owner's
that.
not supposed to say that.
Yeah, I've said that about the 2020 Sox, but you can't say that if you're involved with the team. Like,
If you're the owner, like, hey,
yeah,
you know,
that's
hey,
crazy to say.
timing was great, I guess. Millions
Yeah.
died.
That's right. Yeah,
I think I want to give. I am going to give John Henry some credit though, because it is extremely funny that those stories came out the same day he rolled up to spring training and
Yeah.
didn't talk to anyone. I thought that was so funny. It's like, yeah, you're only going to get email responses from me. Check back later, I guess. I'm going to go hit up the backfields and watch Jaron Duran, run sprints.
I'll say that it is like, listen, he cut Devers the check. That happened.
Sure.
So,
Bare
so-
minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
right.
mean, right now, as it stands, there's not there's nothing hanging over us like there was last year and the previous few years.
no huge questions.
Yeah. So, if he wants to go silent right now and just speak through, you know what he in Arrested Development when George Senior has the guy that like walks around as him and he like wears him on his head.
Well, yeah, Funkhauser from
Funkhauser.
from Curb Your
That's-
Enthusiasm. I forget his
that
name
is-
in Arrested Development, but yes,
That's Sam Kennedy for John Henry. Like Sam Kennedy,
true.
he exists. Great guy, seems like a very nice guy. He exists solely as a mouthpiece for.
Well, you know who Sam Kennedy. I mean, I don't think I'm the first person to bring this up, and I probably won't be the last. You know who Sam Kennedy reminds me of? He's Smithers.
yeah.
He's Smithers.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah.
He even kind of looks like
Kinda.
Smithers.
Yeah. He's got it. That's terrible.
Who's that horrible podcaster? Oh, that's Jake Wallinger, sure. Wallinger, eh? I'll remember that name.
I wish.
Sam,
Yeah.
please come on the pod.
Smithers.
Kennedy. Do you think John Henry has hounds?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, when Xander wanted to get that check, release the hounds. You think John Henry tried to get? What were you saying, Liam?
I was going to say his comment about Xander was extremely funny, where Jen was like, "What would you have done differently?" He's like, "Well, I guess we should have offered him 12 years."
I did see that. That was great.
Okay,
Funny's funny.
That's a good one.
I'll give you
That's
that.
at my cap.
Yeah.
Just
Good
roll
one,
with
good one,
that
sir.
one.
Good one.
I actually was like, I had one of my like stream of consciousness walks the other day where I just kind of, a couple things just hit me as I'm walking around. I'll do my thinking. I still can't believe the Padres gave Xander 12 years.
It's a
like-
lot.
Well,
Like, I
11.
cannot believe
11,
that
yeah.
that.
At that point, it's the same thing, right? It's
Regardless,
just
it's
Wait, who
it's
got
like
12?
through it.
Turner? What am I
marginal.
thinking?
No, well, the thing he was trying. I don't know what. I forget what Turner got off the top of my head. I think he got at least a decade. But the whole bit idea is that we should have given him one more year to beat the
11,
San Diego
yeah,
offer.
right,
Yeah, one more year of security. So
Regardless, he's locked up through like age 41, which is
42,
absurd.
actually.
Oh Jesus, even better.
No, maybe you're right. It's 41. I don't know. Oh, fuck.
again, marginal difference at that point.
Yeah.
Doesn't-
And
doesn't
listen,
matter.
obviously could have handled things better, but it is really crazy he got that contract. Is the point?
Oh, it's nuts. Absurd. Again, and
you
we
know-
brought this up, and it's not worth totally bringing it back up, but
No,
the risk of
and-
not getting something done before he hits the market is that you open yourself up to those totally crazy scenarios. All it takes is one team to go batshit crazy, and then he's gone.
Preller is on a fucking heater, dude. That
He does a line of cocaine and then trades or signs another superstar.
who is the Padres owner? I don't even know the name of the guy.
This is a great question.
But
I'll look
good
it
for
up.
him. I think it's funny because Preller, like, I don't know, Cohen is such a he's pretty public, you know, and whoever the Padres owner is, dude just bankrolls and sits back, lets Preller go bananas.
Do you
It's
think
funny.
Do you think Preller just thinks to himself, one way or the other, I'm not going to be here in 5 years. Either
Definitely.
I'm going to get
Yeah.
fired because this whole thing goes
He's
to
been
shit,
there a while.
or
Like,
some other team, like maybe even in a bigger market, gives me a complete fucking bag. Like, what if the Cubs are shit in 5 years and the Cubs give me, all of King Midas's silver? The Dodgers probably wouldn't do that, but what if Cashman was ever gone and the Yankees came a call? Something like that, right? Do you think
yeah,
that's
well,
what he thinks?
you know,
Or
I
maybe
think a
he's
lot of
just
GMs
committed to the long-term San Diego.
I think a lot of
project,
GMs
maybe.
think that way when they hand out these the mega deals. It's like, who gives a shit if it's
Win
an
now,
albatross
Banner's hand
at
forever.
the end?
Well,
Dave
it's-
Dombrowski's that's his whole MO. And look,
Think about the fucking albatrosses he's handed out and then not had to.
he's taken 4 organizations to the World Series and he's won titles with 2 of them.
It is kind of crazy.
But I'm just saying, like Miggy,
Yeah.
the Price contract.
Of course, yeah, really.
He goes in, and I mean,
a lot of the
the
time,
fucking Phillies are in. Well,
I
actually
love their
think-
owner's comments though, for real, where he was like, "At the end of the day, nobody cares how much money I saved. Like that's not
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
a
a,
good.
that's not a legacy I want.
I don't
It's
buy
about-
tickets to go to
about putting
Fenway to cheer
trophies.
on like the competitive balance tax savings.
Right.
Well,
It's like
you guys are
trophies
saying
in the
go-
cabinet or what matters.
Go Patriots or go Eagles. I'm cheering. what
Go
is it?
John, go John. Well, the actual tweet is tweet
It's
is
Robert Mueller
Remu-
in the rule of law.
in the rule of law. That's the actual tweet. I was going to say go John Henry in the rule of the competitive balance tax.
Yeah.
So what do you
God, what a
guys think?
fucking! Can we take a quick detour on shitlib tweets? My God, that what a
well, specifically the Krasensteins.
those two brothers
Oh,
were
Jesus.
sickos. When they're in their bag, man. Oh God, you talk about eating the
some of our
garbage.
best posters.
Remember which one posted the really buff children's cartoon version of Robert Mueller Mueller with his
I don't know. They're basically
sleeves
like
ripped off?
they're like basically the same being. I don't
They're
differentiate
the
them.
Winklevoss twins, but for liberals.
Yeah, the Krasenstein. I don't differentiate them in my brain. They're just the Krasensteins, and with one post something, the other did as well.
Anyways,
So
quick detour there.
the Padres owner is his name's Peter Seidler. I don't think I've ever heard his name before. But
Jake.
Achoo, Fitz. I was saying achoo to Fitz. I was saying
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. Yeah.
It was the flag capital, like a banner.
I
Flag
was saying
capital of the
Boo
world.
Earns.
Boo Earns. Boo Earns. Boo Earns, Mr. Henry. Boo Earns.
I was saying Boo Earns.
Yeah. Cowabunga, dude. Hans Moleman is... He's not my
best.
favorite side character there. I think
Man getting hit by football.
football in the groin. I think the best side character of The Simpsons is still Lionel Hutz, though, in my opinion. Hutz is the man.
Yeah.
I'm not talking main side characters.
God
I'm
rest
talking-
Phil Hartman's soul. Huh?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Crazy. What a
Troy
crazy
McClure
story.
as well. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, oof,
Look that
shot
up.
in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Henry, though. Yeah, back to unless that's all we have on Mr. Henry.
No, I guess my whole thing was that I'm fine with him never speaking to the media if he's going to rattle off quotes like Angelos or like just lie. I mean, it's better to just be silent. I don't know. Listen, if
That's
he's
what
going
Sam's
to
there for.
pay the money, I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
The devil you know versus the devil you don't.
Yeah, just go back to your hole, John.
Digging up them hoes. Digging up them hoes.
What else? Fitz, what else is on our docket?
The other thing that was on my docket.
One last
We'll
thing
cover
on.
it.
Go ahead, my
One
friend.
last thing on John Henry. Bros, did we realize he's like middle of the pack when it comes to like net worth among MLB owners?
Well, it's not just his money.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, if you stack him up against
No, he's what's middle? Like,
he, I say middle of the pack, 2.6 billion.
oh, he's starving.
He's right
starving.
below. He's right below the Padres owner, who's I guess around 3 billion.
Who's second after Cohen?
It's Mr. Rogers of the Toronto Blue
Oh,
Jays.
right. Okay, who's third?
John C. Malone of the Braves, 6.6 billion.
Oh God, wow.
And
they
then-
don't even and they give out those poverty contracts, the
Right,
fucking
it makes-
Braves.
It makes 0 sense.
Yeah.
So if we're going
Money laundering going over there in Atlanta.
then it's
Yeah, what's
it's
for?
the Dolan family for the Guardians,
Oh, that's fucked up.
and
That's
then
tremendously fucked up.
the Lerners coming at 5 for the Nats.
Okay. I mean, the learners spent. I'll give them credit. They
They
ponied
did.
up.
They got their trophy.
Yeah, they got the ring.
At the end
Yeah,
of the day,
Banner's hand forever, yeah.
Yeah.
can't really complain there.
Wow, the Dolans. Wow. That's really fucked up, actually.
That they cry poor all the time.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't realize.
Got to be one of America's most hated families, I think. The
Oh,
Dolans.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the video? I think it was on Good Morning New York of Dolan playing the kazoo.
No. Which one? The Knicks Dolan?
The Knicks Dolan.
No, I've never seen that.
He fancies himself a magician. I forget the name of his band. It's something. I think it's like something in the Sure Shots or something like that. I forget what it is, but there's a video of him playing kazoo, and whenever something goes bad for the Knicks, I like to bring that back out of the woodworks. I'll put the audio in here. It's just worth hearing a billionaire play the kazoo. You don't hear that every day, so I'll put that in now. Dolan kazoo at 28:25. We have a viewer on YouTube right now. I don't know who it is.
Do we?
Yeah, I named it Divine Beasts, so maybe it's a Zelda-looking person like trying to like figure out what's going on. So hi to that viewer right now.
Hello.
Don't
I
say
feel
anything that'll
terrible.
get us canceled, Jake.
Welcome to our first viewer, literally ever.
First live viewer.
Very exciting
Yeah.
stuff.
Could be fun to do that going forward when we have like if we want to do that consistently. It's an avenue to start streaming things.
I feel terrible for Reds fans.
Oh yeah,
Their
he's
owners-
actually kind of not as what like.
not at all. 400 million.
Yeah, that's like
Well,
he
I think
can't cover payrolls.
Like I think they've owned the team forever, which is why. Like it just kind of
Oh.
like got handed down.
Oh.
But damn, Miami Marlins 500 million.
Yeah, I mean that's like
Like-
actually, they're the yeah. There's a couple teams where like, everybody says every ownership can spend, and for the most part that is true. There's a couple that actually like year to year probably do come close as far as like losing money.
Yeah.
Losing?
The fucking Marlins, Fitz?
They'll still make $1 billion just without even doing anything.
I mean, the TV deals probably.
yeah,
Oh,
and
At that
revenue
point-
sharing. They'll get $1 billion by sitting on.
Oh
their
yeah, I
thumb.
always. You know what? Is it fucked up for me to say revenue sharing is weird? I
Yeah,
don't really
fuck
understand the point.
I mean, it's never going to get bargained out.
Keep your,
No,
keep
No,
your
I know,
money.
but I don't
know.
get. I don't get why. I don't get. I think I'm being super like pro capitalism here, but I don't understand. Like, if you're a
We
shit
earned that
team,
money.
if you're a dog shit team in the MLB, and the owner is like, well, I got the revenue share. I mean, what even? What's
You have
your
no incentive necessarily to build a
Right?
good team, right?
I mean, Steve.
I don't
Steve
know.
Cohen's
Maybe there is
cutting a big
more.
check.
to it?
No, that is an issue. It's meant to kind of be a life preserver for some teams that
Yeah.
are struggling. Like, hey, like you can go out and spend, but the teams just turn around and pocket that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're like, oh no, we're trying to spend, but they just pocket that money.
Let it be known that that take does not represent my views as a whole.
Your overall
on the
political
American economic system.
political standing.
Yeah.
No, I think I mean if your general point is just like if like that system of revenue sharing isn't necessarily working, I would agree with that. Because again, teams are not incentivized to improve stadiums on their own private money. They're
Oh,
not
speaking of, I'm sorry,
incentivized-
Fitz. I saw today. You see, Chase Field might be coming down.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't see
trying to
that.
decide right now if they want to pump the money in and renovate it, or just or just build a new one.
It's not that old of a park. It's another one.
No,
of
but it
these-
fucking sucks. It fucking sucks.
It is. It is.
It
Pretty
has a
awful.
pool. How bad can it be?
No, Fitz. Let's.
It has a pool.
Liam, have you been there?
No.
Me either, but I've heard terrible things.
Yeah. It looks like an extremely boring place to watch a baseball.
Looks
game.
like a
Yeah.
place with a pool, which is an awesome place to watch a
Okay,
baseball
Fitz,
game.
they could put a pool in the new one.
They better.
It's just
All right.
like it's like
Just
too
just
big or something. I don't.
In
It's
all
weird.
seriousness, there is something a little weird with that park. Like,
Yeah, makes
Very
me
cavernous.
uneasy. Yeah. Good word.
Do you guys remember when the Dodgers swam in their pool?
Yes, I
after,
do.
Like clinching the division years ago.
Yeah.
And it
I
became
thought
the
that was
whole
sick.
thing.
I thought that was
Yeah,
fucking sick.
why not?
I would do the same thing.
if you have a pool, when in Rome,
Where would you put a pool at Fenway?
right on the mound. Add a new obstacle.
I think like the Sam Adams deck, and you could make it like an infinity pool coming off like right there. Would
on
that be
top,
sick?
atop the Truly Terrace.
Oh, that's good too, actually.
I
yeah.
was gonna say on Lansdowne across the street
A pot
on
on
top of
Lansdowne.
on top of that parking garage.
What are you
Do
just staring at the
pot of the pool.
monster? What is
No,
that?
I mean it can be like an amenity. Like you charge people to watch the game in the pool.
You can't
may-
watch the game from there, though, Liam.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what-
no, they'd have like TVs. You could
Okay.
you could frame it as like come to Fenway and watch it. You know.
Oh, all right.
Like the Wrigley rooftops, almost kind of.
Yeah, exactly. They're still across the street, but hey, there's a pool here.
I've
Yeah,
always thought
food and drink.
the people on Lansdowne are missing out from building up and catching that sweet rooftop revenue.
They'd end up blocking the Sitco sign, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it would.
Well, just
They can block the Whoop sign. I don't care about that one.
oh, I hate that
but
fucking whoop.
I hate
sign.
that building.
There it is, fellas. I'll be right back. I'm coughing up a lung right now. My throat is so dry.
Okay,
Talk.
Fitz,
I
we'll
gotta get
handle
water.
it. We'll handle
I'm
it.
dying over here.
We've got it here.
We'll handle it.
Jake, did you ever see back to
Glad
the
that
Reds
guy's
owner real
gone.
quick? Yeah, thank God. Did you see the Reds owner's comments at like their version of Winter Weekend?
No,
Over
but
there.
wait. I know nobody can see this because this is an audio podcast. But is that a mattress leaning against Fitz's wall?
It definitely looks like it.
Is he all right? I mean,
It's got to be. I mean, they are. He's in a basement, right? Maybe it's just extra.
Well, let's not
furniture?
dox him, Liam.
You're in grandma's basement.
Stop! Now you have to fucking tell him to edit this out.
No. I was just doing the Trump bit. Oh, you're in your mom's basement.
He is literally in his grandma's basement.
I know. Well, now they all know.
I'll just 34 minutes. I'll tell Fitz he's got to run some.
I've got your IP. I'm pulling it right now.
I'll just tell him we pulled his IP. Fit. Oh, wait, hold on. His headphones aren't on yet.
Can't hear us.
Hey, Fitz.
Jake.
Liam accidentally doxed you, so at 34 minutes or so, you're gonna have to edit this.
I didn't accidentally dox. It was really Jake who then said, but actually that's where he lives.
Fitz, is that a mattress behind you, leaning
sure
on
is.
the wall?
Yeah, like if it
You
gets
all right,
come
man?
over, we'll figure it out. Yeah, no, yeah, drilled down on my luck. No, that's from when I moved out of Quincy into where we are now. Because I don't know if the specific coordinates were given. The assassination coordinates were just given by Mr. Wallinger or Mr. Fantasy, who's to say? But no, that'll be like a guest bed. We'll get like something from Wayfair there, throw that up on there, throw it over in the corner there, and if people stay over, got a little guest bed.
Okay.
There you go. That's nice.
There you go. I don't care. The pool at Chase Field is awesome. I don't know what you're talking about, but the pool rules.
One more note on like revenue sharing and the Red Zoner. I asked Jake before we got sidetracked. Did either of you guys hear his comments at like their version of Winter Weekend?
No.
It's like very early on in the off season.
No. Maybe read him.
Someone asked this guy like, "What do you think of fans who say you should sell the team?" And literally, like his exact words were, "Well, where are they going to go?" like that's a horrible sign.
Huh.
Like,
Calling their
he's-
bluff, I guess.
It's kind of true. Like,
Big game of chicken.
I mean, I guess they could go to Cleveland.
Yeah, I was gonna
but-
say. I mean, if you're a Reds fan, the Cleveland's not that much of a jump, right?
I think Ohio people in general just kind of stick together, so I think they'd be like, you know what?
Still, that
Go on,
sentiment that's crazy to come out and say something like that. Imagine
Yeah.
if John Henry said that after we lost Xander. Oh, where are they going to go? I don't know.
Fucking try me.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Stop coming to games. Stop watching. See what happens.
I'm too much of a sicko. I wouldn't be able to stop.
Same.
Speaking of John Henry also making waves in the news as of late for a different reason. According to the Boston Herald's Gabrielle Starr, Alex Verdugo, outfielder, heard of him? He has approached Red Sox leadership, including John Henry, to, quote, make it clear that he wants to sign a contract extension, a long-term contract extension in Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America. As I cough again, excuse me. That was this guy. I have no idea what's gone into
Stop
me here.
muting yourself. Let the people hear it.
No! As I talk like through a cough there.
Yeah.
No. I already played with the plastic earlier. I can't keep corrupting the audio. Alex Verdugo was curious to see what general kind of I'm talking through this cough again. I'm trying to be God's bravest
All right,
soldier.
Fitz,
here.
I'll handle it.
What
Shut
contract
up.
would you give him?
Shut up.
Okay.
Okay. He's done. Yeah, he's in hell. I would like to see a little bit more out of Alex in the first couple months or so of this season, and if I see that, I'll go to him and I say, Alex, I'll give you the Benintendi contract, and if he says no, I say then I'm not giving you a contract, Alex. That's what I
What
would
did
say.
Benintendi just fetch from the White Sox?
I believe he got 575.
So 15 per?
Yep.
I think that's what I'd give him
that's,
15.
that's right. That's right in line. If he has,
I'm interested to see what he would do now that the shift is being outlawed.
That's what I'm saying. I'd like to. I'm not offering that to him today. I'm offering that to him if he has a strong April May, and it looks like he has taken a little bit of a step.
Sure, Liam. What about you?
no, I'm the same way. I mean, like if they were going to offer him an extension now, I'd say like 3 for 45. Because there's no reason signing him up for 5-6 years without seeing kind of what he does this year. I feel like this year's kind of not like make or break for him.
No, I think it is. I think it absolutely is.
Well, it's funny that the Yahoo article on the very matter. I'm not looking at the Boston Herald's article on this, but the very first sentence, Liam, is this is a make or break year for Alex Verdugo.
Hey, you know,
I agree. I think
isn't
it is.
Everybody's asking.
Article from Darren Hartwell. That may have been through NBC Sports there, just facilitated through Yahoo. But point is, that was the very first sentence.
This is fourth year with the Sox.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But it is.
2020 doesn't count.
Yeah, right. It gets a mulligan. No, I mean, if we're all in agreement on about 15 million, that's the number I had in mind. 4 or 5 years at 15 per. Because we need to be honest with ourselves with Alex Verdugo. He's a very fine player. Very fine player. He's not this he's not this star player. He's not an all-star caliber player. And that's fine. He doesn't have to be. He's not a defensive ace. Doesn't have to be. Again, he's not this huge power source. Doesn't have to be. If he can get on base at a solid enough of a clip, driving a fair amount of RBIs through line drives and whatnot, get his fair share of doubles, I'd take that. We need to get out of our heads that he's going to be this absolute superstar leader for the team. But if he could be a very solid piece going forward in the outfield, get one of those 3 outfield spots lined up, don't have to really worry about it, put him in the corner, you get a fair enough on base percentage.
Well, we actually do have one of the 3 lined up right now. But to have 2 of the 3 would be super.
You get what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about a nightmare scenario though. If Verdugo doesn't take the next step, and Yoshi turns out to be a dud.
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm gone at that point?
Yes.
Question mark. I'm not saying Yoshi is, because that man's got.
He's a macho man. How can he fail?
He's got some thick thighs. And
he's a macho man. Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, nightmare scenario. 2 of your youngish
people at down at spring training are saying big things of Connor Wong.
Dude's arms look big. There was one photo that went around.
I've decided I'm going to be super optimistic, and I've decided that the Mookie trade will soon be looked upon as a resounding victory for the Boston Red Sox.
Oh Jesus!
Connor Wong and Alex Verdugo will
Bless
both
your
be
heart.
Cornerstone pieces for the next 7 years.
Bless your heart. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically, Verdugo would have to be considered not the cornerstone, but I guess a cornerstone if he got an extension, right?
Well,
you kind of have to be.
I mean, he's in your lineup every day.
Sure.
Well, there's a part of the foundation.
Sure. Yeah. A cornerstone is like Devers, and like if Cassis is.
You're talking about like your true studs, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If Bayo pans out and becomes a top of the rotation sort of a guy.
Well, that was a scary 3 days, huh, of Mr. Bryan.
Yeah, I wanted to bring up Mr. Bayo. Yeah.
Yeah, we thought he was dead.
I'm not too concerned about it right now, and it is a little worrying that it's so early in spring training and it's already kind of flaring up.
He was sore. It was said.
Buddy, I'm sore right now.
Exactly.
I'm not about him.
We all get sore. I think
my throat is going through hell right now.
I'm positive, and he's fine. And if he's not, then the season is over.
Look, Cora said about Mata earlier today. Like he was like, yeah, he's at some point like he's really going to help us win games this year.
People are really high on Mata this year.
I read the quote from Cora.
To see that.
I read the quote from Cora. It was something like, it's all about throwing strikes with him. And then I thought to myself how funny it is
that's what pitchers are supposed to do.
Yeah, I thought to myself how funny it is that this thing we call baseball, that for pitchers that have control issues, it's like, it's all about throwing strikes. It's like, yeah, that's literally, imagine another profession.
That's the name of the game.
Talking like that, like firefighters or something like, yeah, it's all about stopping fires. It's like, yep.
You see a fire, a fire, you don't want it to build. You want to actually knock it down.
It's like,
I mean, you can't argue with it.
Or like a chef, or it's all about cooking, that's what it is, throw strikes, Brian. It'd be cool to have 2 Bryans at the top of the rotation.
Did you just call it the rotation?
Yeah, the rotation. Two Bryans, but spelled differently. How's that?
Yeah.
And neither the traditional American way.
Yeah, no Brian Griffin spelling.
Yeah, no, it's Bryan and Brayan.
I say Brian.
Brian.
Brian, I want some graham crackers.
I actually don't know what Brian Mata looks like. I just realized I've never seen a picture of his face.
Well, you know how he did in the minors this past season?
Oh my god, does he have a 100 emoji tattooed on his neck?
Does he?
Does he?
He does. Confirmed.
That's kind of cool.
On the front of his neck.
You better throw 100.
Yeah, look at this. I'm
If
sending.
he
it
tops
to you
out at
guys.
95 there, man,
This is fucking crazy.
Holy shit! I've never noticed that.
Yeah. Does he hit 100? It's a dumb tattoo to have if he doesn't.
Yeah, he better hit 100.
As of August 16th, 2022.
Well, that's
Mass
post TJ,
lot.
so
Yeah, he says calls hitting. Oh no, got all these pop-up ads. Jesus Christ. It says Boston Red Sox Brian Maddox calls hitting 100 miles an hour post-surgery. Quote, cool.
oh, all right.
but he's
I
thankful
agree.
to be
Hitting
healthy.
100 is
Right.
cool no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like
Surgery,
he
not so?
must have got that done this offseason because this photo that they have in this article, he doesn't have that tattoo.
Oh, well, it's hard. It's very hard.
It is. God
Courtesy
damn,
of
right on the Adam's apple. Jesus. Couldn't have felt good.
You guys,
That's intimidating.
Liam, do you either have tattoos?
I don't.
No,
Yeah.
never.
I'm
felt
I'm
strongly
too I
enough
think
about
I'm
something
too
to-
scared of I'm too indecisive first of all. And then
Same.
I'm too like once I make a decision I'm always not very confident in it. So I just think it's a bad formula there for a
They're
tattoo.
expensive too.
Yeah.
I mean, if
if
you're
people
getting,
are
like-
into it, that by all means do it up. I just not my cup of tea, I would say. I couldn't see myself getting one.
If I ever found something that I was like dead set on and could say with 100% certainty,
Sure.
yeah, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
I've always
Again.
thought about it.
And again, if you find something you like, loyal listener, do it up. Young hearts run
What's a
free.
cool Red Sox tattoo somebody could get?
The condom sock.
The condom sock?
The condom sock.
Feels racially
What
motivated.
was your?
Oh no. It looks like a condom. It's funny. Condom sock. Sock condom.
Maybe
I don't know the Sitco sign.
Oh. Yeah.
Have it inverted and have it pointing down towards certain region of the body.
Oh.
So
You know,
I figured out
is
who
a
our
kid's
listener
show,
is. I
Fitz.
figured out who our
No,
listener is.
no, it's not.
Who is it?
I-
Did he hear me say his name?
Is it Sophie?
Did he hear me say his name?
No, it's my friend Connor.
Did he hear me insult his
Stop!
tattoo?
Walk away.
Be
Walk
nice
away.
to Sophie.
Walk away. And he has reminded me that during the 18 inning World Series game, him and I were texting, and we said that if the Sox won this game, we were gonna get the number 17 tattooed on our asses together.
But they lost.
But they lost.
Escaped by the hair your teeth and what was that? Skin of your teeth, hair your nuts. There you go.
I actually have a
Sure.
picture of my ass with 17 drawn on it.
Are you gonna send that into the group chat too, dude?
Yes, I am.
Fucking
right now.
hey, God.
We'll tweet-
My
we'll
bad,
tweet it
Liam.
out.
That's
We'll tweet it
that's
out.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It wasn't if they won. It was if Nate hit a home run during his at bats that he took in extra innings. Excuse me.
which would have been cooler than a win if we're being honest.
that would have
with
been
you.
Yeah.
cooler. Yeah. Here, let me send you guys my ass real quick. Hold on. Does anybody remember the date? of the World-
POLOOC.
Yeah, that was
It
definitely
was-
getting tweeted out.
Oh yeah.
October. Where are we? Here it is.
It was the 30th, I believe.
Wow, I was skinny.
It was
Maybe the
four
29th.
score 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah. Here you go, guys. There's my ass. Connor.
While we wait for Jake says,
Oh.
oh, there we go. Nice.
There
Kind
it
of shaped
is.
up there a little bit.
I was gonna say, looks
I
firm.
have a huge ass. You guys didn't know that?
Oh, gee.
Well,
Yeah.
now we know.
No, I mean I still have
My
that.
goodness. Buy it. Well, don't actually show it to dude.
Bros, cheeked up.
Connor like that on the stream. Jesus. So Brian Mata in minor leagues last year.
Brian Mata,
courtesy of Ed Hand at Ed Hand 89, friend of the program. 7-3 record across AAA, AA, High A, and regular plain ass A Salem. 7-3 record, 83 innings pitched. Would like to get that up a little bit. Maybe he works as an effective reliever in 2023. Tries to get that up by about 25 innings or so. I think I would take that. 2.49 ERA, 105 punchouts to just 46 walks. That's encouraging. 128 WHIP. So all in all, pretty good numbers across the board. And if that's something he could build on as he gets incorporated into the team at some point this year, I don't know if he breaks
I mean,
camp with the team.
pre
but-
Tommy John, he was the pitcher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the system. And then Bayo kind of came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, he broke out. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all forgot about him last year.
Yeah, but I have high hopes. I think he could be an asset this year. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
So there you have it.
All right,
Jake.
thank you. What? What did I do now?
Are you going to send another body part?
No. I'm done with the body parts tonight.
You, my friend,
Oh.
you wrote an article on overthemonster.com.
Oh, I did.
recently.
I did do that.
Oh,
I
this,
did do
This is
that.
a fun one.
Overthemonster.com, overthemonster.com, overthemonster.com. Go follow along there. You can read this article. It's entitled. It's definitely a clickbaity article title.
Yes, it
I'll
is.
say that.
Yes, it is.
Big time.
Yes,
saying
it
the
is.
Red Sox need new uniforms.
That's right.
I was like, oh, they're gonna yell at you, and then you instantly offer the disclaimer. No, don't change the home ones or the road ones. You mentioned the road ones there too. I like the road ones now. I don't think that they're perfect. I honestly like the piping from like the 04, 07 runs more than these current gray ones. But the white homes, of course, don't touch those.
You're right. Actually, I do like the red stripe on the sleeve. But
You contend more. It's more the alternates. It's the red alternates and blue.
yes, I
alternates.
despise the red and the blue.
State your case. Go off.
I just think they're fucking boring. They look like batting practice jerseys, and I think a team like like a historic franchise like the Red Sox, quite frankly, they deserve better alternate uniforms. Like, it's as simple as that. There's no. Usually, when a team has been around and they have like a third jersey, it's usually historic in some way or like references the past. But ours is just these dumb, stupid fucking. They look like batting practice jerseys. They don't even look like you should be wearing them during the game. I hate them, and I've hated them forever. I'll say I hate the red one slightly less than I hate the blue one. I really hate the blue one, and it irks me I say this exact sentence in my article, but it irks me to this day. They won a World Series in that blue jersey. It's heartbreaking.
Did you use the word irk? Or irks, rather?
I think
It does really suck. It also sucks that in 2013, the road jerseys had the Navy lettering.
I did use the
They-
word
they,
irked.
they changed it the next year.
Well, there you go. Good word, first of all. Second of all, I didn't hate the navy blue lettering. I do like the red lettering more on the roads. And I don't even necessarily hate the navy blues. But you brought up, Jake, in your article, you brought up that, like, the 90s V-neck
Yeah,
batting
I got
practice.
one in the closet right there, baby. The Pedro one.
I have the Wade Boggs one. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I have
They are
both.
so
I'm
nice.
a sicko.
That is such a easy slam dunk choice to make that the alternate. That
Yes.
might be the best uniform in the bunch that they could consistently rotate in and out if they did that.
Just give
Now-
me a V-neck. Any V-neck.
Absolutely. V-necks are
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm howling for a pullover.
Yes. Now, Liam, were you the one who coined the hashtag we want the pipe? That felt like a Liam creation.
That was him, yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely Liam.
I'll gladly take credit for that one.
I know a Liam tweet when I see one. Every now and again, I have to differentiate if it's a Liam or a Jake one. I definitely know Liam's bangers.
What's our
off the top.
traits?
I know his
How
voice.
do you
Yeah, how do you,
cue
how do
into
you,
who
how
did
do you
what?
figure that out?
If
just-
it's horny, it's usually me.
Yes, yeah, it's something horny. It's like pornography.
Or like-
I can't
or like-
define it, but I know it when I see it.
Mine
You
are
know what I mean?
mine are either threatening violence or like self-harm.
If the wrong person saw it and it could potentially get us in trouble, 100%
Jake.
it was Jake. Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Liam's are more
Liam's got a lot of puns, I've noticed. He's a
puns,
pun
and Liam's got an arsenal of reaction pictures at the ready to
Nice.
go.
Yeah. I have the same one. I have like my go-tos, but Liam has a treasure trove.
I'm a
Yes,
sicko. I'll save anything on my camera roll.
Yeah.
like
No.
the horny cartoon wolf, Jake. That's a big calling card of yours.
Yeah.
Liam could go
I found
any
a
which
new
way.
horny gift today. I sent it to you guys. The Bart Simpson one. It's fantastic.
It's kind of a play on the horny cartoon wolf.
I believe it is a reference to it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
The
a good
Simpsons
one.
making a reference to another piece of media? I don't believe it. But you also brought up before I bring up the second point, the reason why I said we want the pipe, Liam, your feelings on the red uniforms, if they did bring back the piping, would that just be like sign, seal, deliver, just make that the home alternate?
Yeah, 100%.
I think so too, yeah. I think it looks way better with the blue piping.
I think even the red one with the piping is still worse than the 75 and the 90s blue ones.
So my second point that I was going to bring up is that 75 homes are actually the best. I said the 90s blue ones might be the best if they brought it into the fold a couple minutes ago. The only exception to that would be if they bring back the 75.
They should wear the
V-necks.
75s every single Friday. Every single
Yes.
No, give me a second.
Yes.
Let me.
Like the Marlins, you saw on Twitter, they announced flashback
Fitz, I have
Fridays,
mine.
and they wear the
the
teal
red
every
hats
Friday.
are amazing.
I
They're
switched
so
on the
good.
75. I had the regular Red
And if
Sox
there's
hat
one
on. I
thing
switched
about
it to
this
the
show, we
75 now.
love red hats. We love them.
Yep. Worn by Smiley.
Yep,
Worn by
doesn't matter. We love
peaceful
red hats.
protesters.
Whatever
no matter
they
what
say.
side they're on.
Yep.
Okay.
Red
Right.
hats with white text.
They just want to. They want to protect the sanctity of the vote. Okay. Well, it's about election integrity. It's about uniform integrity. We're talking about here.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a few Red Sox that would love to have some red hats too, in the uniform cycle. I'm sure of it.
I can think of a couple.
Yeah, but Flashback Fridays, they should do it. I think now they'll probably just wait for 2025, and they will wear them that year.
Yeah, that
For
sucks.
the 50th anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love them, and I wish they would stay in the rotation.
I wish they just sold them. I just want one.
Yeah.
I know
At a reasonable price.
I know.
Because Mitchell and Ness sells them for like $300.
I
With
want a
current players
Fisk,
or the
a
old
Fisk
players?
I
one.
can't
I
afford that.
would love a Fisk one.
I tell you who I'd want. Freddie Lynn, baby. I want a Fred
Oh
Lynn
yeah,
one.
you a Fred Lynn guy?
I'd want.
I'm a
I'd
big
want
Fred
Louis.
Lynn guy. Yes.
Give me Louis Tiant.
Oh, Louis.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
Louis Tiant. 100%. Love Louis
Need
Tiant.
that.
I'm a big Louis
Need
Tiant
that.
guy. My
It's
dad was
crazy
a
that
huge
Louis
Fred Lynn guy.
Tiant just kind of like posts up on Jersey Street.
Well, that's
Like-
when I met him. I was.
No, I know.
was
I
there
met him
with my
too.
fam.
But like, no, like I mean,
He's
one
like in
of
a
the
dark
better,
alley, isn't he?
Yeah, like,
behind
no,
the
no, he's
scenes
right next-
concession
He
stand.
sits
Yeah.
next to the El Tiante stand
like
on.
one of the probably top, I don't know, 15 pitchers, 20 pitchers,
that the team has had.
in franchise history,
right?
Yeah, for
Top
sure.
20,
10.
10. Oh,
10.
sure, all right.
If
Yeah.
we're talking
And
starters, yeah.
he just kind of posts up there, and he doesn't get like swarmed or anything. Like he just kind of
but-
hangs out.
So yeah, again, I went to a Sox game in 20. This was 21, right? We went with my family. You know what I mean? My mom, dad being there. My sister went with Alex, and I'm standing there with my dad. Like we're at like one of those like kind of like patio like circle tables, just kind of having a beer, just shooting the shit before the game. And I look over, and I go, Dad, like that. That's just Louis Tiant sitting there.
Yeah,
Smoking
he
a
just
cigar.
sits there. He
That's
just
just-
sits there,
That's Louis Tiant. And he's like,
and he's there.
yeah.
with
What is
the
he
little-
like? There's
the
a
little
line,
4x6s,
right?
Little 4x6s and his Sharpie, and he just
He's
hits
well,
you.
I didn't get an autograph. I
Oh.
just wanted to come over.
I
I
did.
wanted to shake his hand. I say I would just like a picture with you, and I just want to say I think you should be in the Hall of Fame.
Aren't his fingers crazy? How long
Yes.
they are?
Yeah.
Oh, are they like pagers where they like bend
Yeah,
back at a certain
they're
point?
Pagers are
fucking
psychotic. Yeah.
crazy. I shook his hand, dude, and it felt like his finger went up to my elbow.
I think he didn't really say anything to me at first.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
just
a
kinda like,
quiet guy. He's a quiet guy.
He was like, but then I said I think you should be in the Hall of Fame, and he kind of smiled, and he was like, fuck yeah, I should be in the Hall of Fame. And he should.
Yeah.
He should definitely be in the Hall of Fame.
I don't even remember what we were talking
Hard
about.
agree.
Where were
Hard
we?
agree.
We were talking about
Jerseys.
jerseys.
Oh yeah, 75. It should be Flashback Fridays every Friday. Get rid
green
of the
one.
red ones because the red ones are home. So then just make the 75 ones the home ones.
I also think the
home.
4+1 rule is fucking stupid. If you have
That's-
good Johns,
I
you
agree,
just wear
but
them.
I'm just
Just wear
saying
'em.
it's what it is. And the blue
I know.
jersey should just become the 90s pullovers, and then you're done. That's it.
I think that's easy peasy.
Easy peasy. The red
liked
ones,
your shout
that's a
out to the-
sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Jake, I liked your shout out to the green ones though. I would
Thank
like
you.
to see those more often. Like if the
I
Celtics
know.
are playing in the finals,
Yeah, sure.
wear,
I mean,
wear
there's,
them on
yeah.
like
I mean,
a
listen,
June night.
there's
Oh,
enough. Listen, this city, it's an Irish city, or was.
This sting of Oz. Yeah.
You know, it's like you could certainly come up with reasons to wear that.
1,000%.
420. It's really funny that when they wore it in the regular season, it was 420 coincidentally. That's really funny.
That is pretty good. I didn't realize that until I read your article, Jake.
Yeah, it's because for Red Auerbach and I'm trying. What's stuff like throughout the summer that's like
Green associated.
yeah.
When's Earth Day?
Ooh,
Ooh, definitely
That's
like
good,
June,
Fitz.
right?
Right? I think
Definitely
that's
sometime
is
in
it
June.
May?
it's April 22nd. They could absolutely
Oh,
wear
Do a
that.
420.
Oh,
You know, just do a
perfect.
420 Earth Day weekend.
Sure. Sure.
The kids at your middle school who wore the Cookie Monster hats would go crazy for that.
Yeah, the Sox. It's funny. It's funny that they even have the four. I don't even get why they have the 4+1 rule, because it's not like these teams don't like selling jerseys.
Right?
So
It's more.
that's weird to me.
It seems self-restricted.
But also the 4+1 rule. It's several teams break it, like with exceptions that have already been cleared by. Like I know the Red Sox already have the Boston Patriots Day jerseys cleared. So
Right.
that's
Yep.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Like why even have the fucking rule if it's I don't. That's weird. I don't understand it.
if teams wear special throwbacks for the Field
Like
of Dreams game, which I don't think
anniversary
they're
stuff.
doing this year.
The
or-
Negro
exactly.
Leagues, the Negro League ones, I think, are also an exception.
That too, right? So
Yeah.
just make them again. If you have good Johns, just wear them.
That's
just
right.
wear 'em.
You're goddamn right.
It doesn't make no sense, in my opinion. So that's all I had.
Yeah, I don't have.
Oh, did you guys see the Mexico alternates for the WBC?
Very good. Very good.
I have
Super
not.
hot.
Maybe if they
Super
extend
hot.
Verdugo, I'll acquire one.
I've got a red Verdugo. I don't know if I could get a Duran.
Oh, our boy, Jared.
Yeah. In other news, Sydney Sweeney is a brunette now.
You were very excited about that,
Yes, I was.
Mr.
Red dress.
Longer.
The brunette guy through and through.
Get her on the pod.
Yeah. Fuck you, Liam. Brunettes. Yeah. Brown hair.
Liam is basically. I mean, that is.
My hair's dark enough underneath at this point.
Yeah.
It
Does,
is.
does
Yeah.
does the sun fade your hair, like into blonde?
Yeah, it'll get lighter in the summer if
Yeah.
I'm actually outside. But
Pick a side.
What else? What else we got?
I
This
like
is this is the free talk.
should we do some Ant-Man talk?
Okay. Let's get
some
how
some
can we
Modoc
not?
talk.
Some MODOK talk.
We're talking Doc.
Should the picture for the pod episode on Twitter just be the one of his ass?
Yes.
With
No, the
Jake's
reaction.
with
The re-
Jake's
live-
ass
live.
photoshopped over.
It's perfect.
Jake Modoc.
I think I laughed a bit in the film, and it wasn't that good, but I thought it was funny.
It was not good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't
No,
good.
it wasn't. It didn't stink,
I
but
had
it
a
looked
fun
like
time.
shit. It looked like absolute dog shit.
Yeah, Modoc became funny because of how bad he looked, but my god, it was dog shit how bad he looked.
No, I think no. See, I didn't
But
even
like
think
that's
Modoc
part
looked
of the
that.
charm.
No, he.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
became
think that
part
was.
of the.
I think that was intentional, but like I mean,
So
like
bad
it,
it's
like
good.
they were. None of it was real, obviously, but it looked fake. I just
Yeah.
think it's
The
embarrassing.
CGI was terrible.
Like that Avatar came out this year, and like to release something like that. Like it's like we know what we can do now.
And it's better than that.
It is
also, I mean, they work those.
to the bone. Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
what do you call it? VFX artists?
Yeah, I don't
Business
necessarily
artists,
blame
Like,
them.
they
It's
work in a sweatshop.
time crunch.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they
Right,
do,
exactly.
There was a shot where Michelle Pfeiffer like touches one of the Michelle Pfeiffer, by the way, still special.
Still got it.
95
got
on
it.
the corner. Still got it.
Yeah. I mean, how old is what? I mean, how old is she, huh? She is 64. Good for her.
Wow.
That's
Looks
terrific.
great.
Also, Michael Douglas, on the other hand, still
He-
looks
I
great,
was-
phoning it in. He was so
he was-
uninterested in that
yeah.
movie. Could not. He was.
You know the Tony Snell stat line when it's 25 minutes, no points, no rebounds,
Yeah,
no
he was
assists?
sleepwalking on that set.
That was Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
But there's a shot.
I
where
read
Michelle Pfeiffer-
every damn word.
Yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer like touches one of those animals that they're gonna ride on, and like the contact her hand makes with whatever prop I mean, it's terrible. Like it doesn't even
Oh, no.
sort of look like she's touching it.
And then
what
like
else?
the typical Marvel, like it's way too dark at some points. Like you can barely tell what's going
yeah.
on.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
like
I mean,
when-
that movie works a little bit on the back of Paul Rudd being Paul Rudd.
He's charming. He doesn't fucking learn anything by the end. He doesn't change. Ant-Man doesn't like change at the end of the movie. But
Also,
No,
it's-
Paul
no,
Rudd's
he-
charming enough. You know.
my biggest critique after Ti not being in this one is the fact that
And Louis. And Michael
yeah,
Pena.
both of them, like all three.
Michael
of them.
Pena,
didn't even
Scientologist, unfortunately.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
I missed his
His recaps.
yes, where
I
they
know.
cut back and forth. That was the best.
They
part
got
those
rid of
movies.
everything fun about the Ant-Man movies.
But my biggest
Yeah.
gripe, I think, is the end. Spoiler alert here, where Evangeline Lilly, the Wasp, comes back and saves him when really it should have been Cassie.
Yes, I
Like,
thought the
that's-
same thing.
You've been focusing on that relationship.
You know what I
the
think it was?
entire
I
movie.
think-
Like,
I
why,
think
what
they-
are we doing here?
I think they maybe were like, she really hasn't done a damn thing this whole movie.
Yeah,
Evangeline
like 5
Lilly.
lines.
Yeah, yeah.
They kind of gave her the Tim Allen treatment.
Dude,
after, 'cause
I
she had
saw-
she had some COVID takes.
Yeah.
Evangeline.
I saw like on TikTok. I saw the clip of her in Ant-Man and the Wasp when she like fucks up Walton Goggins in the opening, or it's
Oh,
not the
yeah.
opening, but it's early in the. She was terrific in that movie, and so bad in this one. Bad haircut too. I don't know who signed off.
Nah.
Disagree on the haircut. I thought she looked good. I thought she looked fine.
Good. I mean, she looked fine, but it was worse than her normal look for sure.
We will not be taking that Kate Austin slander in this podcast.
Well,
Mr.
I mean,
Walker.
that's, you know.
It was
Chaos.
funny. It was funny when MODOK was like, "Hope, you got your hair," like as he's dying or something. Like he was funny. I laughed
was
at
great.
almost every MODOK line.
What's
I thought
that?
it
What's
was-
that actor's name? It's like
Corey Stoll.
Corey Stoll,
Yeah, he was
underrated.
great.
Very good
He's-
actor.
He's really great. Really good in West Side Story, the Spielberg
Yes,
one.
yeah, as
Yep.
the
And
detective there.
he for me was also the highlight of the Many Saints of Newark, the Sopranos movie. He was Uncle
Oh,
June.
really?
Yeah, and he was really good in that too.
What was his name in House of Cards?
Oh, I don't. I haven't watched House of Cards.
Ah,
Interesting, Fitz. You support Kevin Spacey, known freak,
I do. All I
known
remember from
sex
that is, like,
pervert.
No, yeah, my new brand is that guy who started watching House of Cards after all that shit went down.
You were inspired by it.
Now's the time I can
Kevin
convince
Spacey's guy's pretty cool. Let's see
I
what
can
his
convince
latest
myself that I'm a
projects
true fan because I wrote
Yeah.
out the storm here.
are. Yeah.
I went to art school.
Hold the fort. Hold the fort.
His eyes are almost entirely black. Odd looking duck.
Odd looking duck. Ant-Man. What else?
I
I
enjoyed Ant-Man.
Yeah.
At
Was it
the end
Peter
of the day,
Russo?
Yeah, you know,
Peter
Fitz-
Russo. Yep, Peter Russo. Thank
Fitz,
you.
Fitz, I thought about it more, and Catherine Newton. I was lost in the sauce, but her performance was weak.
Every
It was
no matter what
nothing.
happened, it was
Yeah,
when
it
she
was
gets
really
the
bad.
cake at the end, or her fucking father gets sucked into the quantum realm, eyes wide open, mouth half ajar, and she just goes, "Dad." That's all she did.
You
I'm
know
sure
what
she's a
another
very
thing-
nice person. I'm sure she's good in
recast
Recast again.
Again, you know,
Another
just make
thing
it a
that-
tradition.
I'm sure she's good in other things. She was not good in that. I'm sorry.
Another thing that bothers me is not that I'm going to these movies.
What's the
for,
one with
like,
John Cena and her? That movie's funny.
Blockers? That's a good movie,
Yes,
actually. It's
that
funny.
movie's funny.
Every young Avenger is like the same archetype. They're all like this rambunctious, like oh, I'm a bad girl. Like Haley Steinfeld and Catherine Newton, even the America Chavez, the Doctor Strange girl, she's kind of like that too. Like I don't listen to my elders, or like
Yeah, I can see
I need
that.
something different here. I mean, Florence Pugh, she's too good for this franchise, by the way. It's kind of, I mean, I know they locked her down before she like went big. They probably hit her with like that 6-picture deal or whatever. But she's got hopefully they kill her in Thunderbolts or something because she's got to get she's
She
better.
needs
She's
a
too
way
good
out.
for this. She does. She's gonna win like several Oscars. She can't be in this schlock.
It's like Brie Larson.
Well, she's quite frankly not too good for this anymore.
Well, no, that's what
Well,
I'm
who
saying.
said
It's
food
just
can't
like,
be fun?
That would be that's basically her fate.
Brie Larson had a good one today. Did you see it?
No.
Yeah. It was like enjoy the little things, and it's her like looking at lights or something,
Oh Jesus.
like looking at colorful lights. But
She tweets like Mark Zuckerberg.
wait, who are the other young Avengers? Like they literally all behave the same way. It sucks. Riri. Well, Riri Williams is a little different.
Who's
From
Riri-
Black Panther.
Oh
That's
yeah, Ironheart.
Are we counting Black Panther as a young Avenger now?
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. She's the same way. Same thing.
No.
Yeah.
Is Tom Holland technically a young Avenger?
No.
I mean,
no.
he is, but he isn't. He could
That's-
lead the Young Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense for him to take over for Tony Stark, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I think this franchise is cooked. Quite frankly.
I mean, I'm gonna give them.
Listen, I'm gonna
Guardians-
see Guardians 3. Yeah, I think Guardians.
Guardians
3 because,
has earned like that, no matter
but
what.
then after that, I mean, the Marvels. Are you kidding?
I have zero desire.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but if it's dog shit, it may be on like Again,
Disney Plus.
Guardians, I am confident will be good. So that gives you a little bit more leeway.
Okay, here's where I'm at. These are the rest of it. Guardians, I'm pretty confident will be good. Loki season 2, I think it could maybe get
so
messy.
excited.
I think it could maybe get messy if they try to do too much. But
Season
I like
1 was
Loki.
really good.
Yes, I liked Loki season 1. The Secret Invasion show, I think probably bad. I have low expectations.
Yeah, I'm
for
going
that.
to skip that.
Then I think it's the Marvels to end the year, which I also probably bad. And then I don't know what's after. I don't know what's on the. docket.
I'm just happy they're like pumping the brakes.
Yeah, no
They're
shit.
like phase 4.
Well, think. I mean, last
was
year, how many?
exhausting.
Last
You need-
year, I
you
think
need
they
time
had
to miss
7
it.
projects. How many were good? 1.
They were doing way too much.
Yeah,
I think,
I meant last year as in 2021. Wait, did I?
yeah.
So 2
what
years
they
ago.
did.
Yeah.
Jake's short circuit.
Well, no, I'm trying to think of when everything came out. No, I guess I did mean 2020.
Well, because I mean, nothing came out after Endgame and in 29. In
Yeah, no.
2020.
I'm thinking
WandaVision was the first
2022.
thing.
Nothing was good. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I mean, Black Panther was good.
I thought Black Panther was fine. Ant-Man was
was fine.
fine.
It's fine. But these movies,
Multiverse of Madness.
I need more
fine.
than fine if
didn't
they,
like
if they're gonna
Multiverse of
run the
Madness.
fucking world like they do. You know?
But that's the thing. I'm like, I get it. Like people are exhausted, but like they were never the pinnacle of cinema to begin
No, Phase
with.
3 were good blockbusters. I
Well,
actually
yeah.
will
I mean,
disagree.
Infinity
I,
War is
I think
incredible.
I think I got used to like Civil War, Guardians
Oh,
2,
Civil War was good.
Ragnarok, Homecoming, into Infinity War, Black Panther. Like
That's
that was
a really good stretch.
that was
That's
a
a
really
really
good
good
run.
run.
Yeah.
I think Civil War is a little overrated, but Civil War was still pretty good.
I
But then
think
after
Winter
that, yeah,
Soldier's
those are bangers.
overrated.
Oh, I went like
Ooh,
Winter
That's
Soldier.
bad
my hot
take,
take.
Liam. Bad
That's
take.
my take.
I just
Winter
don't
Soldier's
think-
really good.
It's fine.
I think
it's fine.
I don't
Ugh.
think any of the young Avengers, you know, how attractive I find them aside. I don't
And
think any
folks,
of
the past couple days it has been in the
I
group
just don't
chat.
think any of them, other than Tom Holland, like have the juice to like lead a franchise like the other ones, like the previous.
I think Haley Steinfeld's a good actress.
No, and so is Flo.
Yeah, I
but
mean-
I mean more the characters.
Oh, okay. Well, that I,
I, don't know,
can't.
I liked
totally-
Haley Steinfeld's character.
I didn't.
She
I
was
did.
fine. Also, Jeremy Renner's like never coming back, so
He's
kind of
Jeremy Renner is like a vegetable.
Good.
No, actually, Fitz. I don't think Fitz. Edit that out.
What'd you say?
I think I said
that he's a
vegetable.
vegetable. That's not.
Jake, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But no, like he definitely like almost.
Better
lost
hope
his
Connor
mind.
doesn't cancel you over here.
Okay.
Connor also wants to know if you want to play Switch Sports Golf.
Not tonight, but I will if he's still listening. I don't know.
And I have
we're
my-
at 112. Should we? You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, I don't. I
No,
started,
Doc, very
I
funny,
started to get
though.
worked up about the state of cinema there.
Yeah, I mean that's all I got. I have my.
Did you guys see Ariana DeBose's thing at the BAFTAs?
No.
Was that like the I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that.
She like
performance.
rapped, and it was terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Check it out if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I was gonna say really good conversation there.
I don't know how
It's hard to
describe
really
it.
talk
It's
about
just
unless
like-
you've seen it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Anyway.
haunting.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's all we got. So, for Jake, for Liam, I'm Fitz. You've been you. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Pod on Lansdowne. Really appreciate everyone's support. A lot more Twitter followers over the last couple weeks, and more followers for the pod as well. We again appreciate you taking some time to listen to us ramble about whatever pops into our noggins. We'll be back next week with more Red Sox talk, and man, by the time we record next time, we'll be basically
We got games.
We'll have games. First of all, we'll have spring training games, baby.
Northeastern on Friday.
And then, man, we're basically a month away from first pitch. It's coming up, man. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's almost baseball time. It's almost time.
98 wins. Your 2023 Boston Red Sox.
You heard it here first, folks. Go Sox
go.
and obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.